Chandler More Olorun Agbaye, you are mighty. That's about sweet for my mouth. Okay, welcome back. Like I said before we went on that music break, I said Chimeze, Peter, and Inioluwa will be joining me this afternoon for the afternoon drive show. And our question of the day is, what is the most fun childhood memories you have? Yeah, before we go to our Instagram page to read your comments, I'll be throwing the question to, let me do, Mini, Ini, Mani, Mo, Ini. Okay, so Ini, tell us now.
My favorite childhood memory. There are plenty.
Oh yeah, we are here. We have time. Share with us.
Okay, so I would say it was with my cousins because we used to live opposite each other's houses. So after school, I just run and they had a very big compound. I would just play and we kept throwing this frisbee, thinking that it's a one day catch the clouds and bring some clouds for us to eat. Yeah. So that was it.
You said you have plenty.
Okay, another one again. Okay, another one too was when I used to live in K2. It was when we were always like...
Wait. Where do you live now?
No, I live in Bagada.
Okay. So
when I used to live in
K2 to Bagada.
You know, in the morning, all those people that are hawking bread, that go be... So we used to like quickly wake up so that we can catch the first one because you know like they
hot bread.
So like, uncle, is the one. So and like you don't hear you and they run. That's the end. So we used to like chase them. So I loved that too. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. That's good. Cardinal, Mr. Cardinal. Let's straight to you now. Tell us now.
Well, like Ini said, if I begin to mention my childhood memories, you cannot leave this place. You know.
Share one or two now.
I
two.
was too playful.
Evidently.
One, all those actor and boss where we used to do movie.
Euro tire.
We used to. That one, my dad nearly killed me because of that tire. Once they send me on an errand, I will carry my convoy. We are like 5.
You get convoy.
I will roll out tire. we did tire, we did wheel, we did the little one we call motor car.
Which one is motor car?
There is a way we construct it. We use sardine can. That one. There is another one. We use
engineers in the making. Wait till happen to that dream.
No, I never dreamt.
Una don't they build cars from? So you suppose
we use plank. These 2x2 and the rest of them. Then we construct tires in the front. We use something.
Where carry una reach?
Somebody will be pushing you at the back. You turn. When is your turn? When is your turn? You push all that.
No, so he carry you reach next street.
No. We had a long backyard then that connected us with the other compound.
Oh.
So whenever we're about, when we are on holidays, there is sections of plays we do. Maybe today is for the movie. Everybody will shoot. You have your people.
You have timetable.
Yeah. You shoot. Actor. You know, somebody will say, I've shot this person, you know, before you go and meet your people and tell them that you shot this man. Now this man is dead though. He's dead on the movie. Another person will come and shoot you. But there is one guy, I will never forget that guy. Chibike. Chibike is his name. That guy is always, in fact, there is another. In fact, there were 2, Chibike and Sunday. That Sunday we nicknamed him Tortoise because that guy can swing do you on anything. He
so funny.
But he will deceive you. We called him Tortoise. Then Chibike he's the king of the boys in our street. He is the one that fights for everyone.
Okay.
If somebody,
Godfather.
If you're coming back from somewhere and they threaten you, go home and bring Chibike. He will finish if they are 5. In fact, I have a lot of childhood memories.
So you never lost the fight?
Me?
No, Chibike.
Chibike never lost. He had single bone. Growing up, he had this single bone. That guy is too strong. Even within his family, they are afraid of him. Everyone was
Really?
afraid of him. Yes. But the good
Where
thing
is he now?
I don't even know, because they had issues. The thing, street fight, the family, they were having problems. They gave them quick notice. But one good thing about him is they packed out. One good thing about him is when children are crying, no matter the kid, once he comes and carry the kid, he will stop crying. But Chibike can fight you. In fact, let me mention this one. And Chibike, there was one time they were fighting him. People in the street. Chibike had to run, come back, went to the toilet, just packed.
Ew. Packed what?
He went and eased himself in the toilet, packed the whole shit, and used it to fight the guy on the street. That was how that fight ended.
So Chibike carried poop.
Yeah.
I have to ask, the whole tire stuff, how does it work? How do you play with tire?
Gen
This
Z.
one, like this.
I'm sorry, but I don't
She
understand.
cannot
The
relate.
tire. You roll the
You
tire
roll
with
it
your
now.
stick. You roll it and it's convoy now. Some people will follow you at the back. You have your siren at the back. Wow. So you, the guy, is in the front. So when is another person's turn, you form convoy for him. We'll be rolling the tire.
So you just roll tires for fun.
What? The other one is Boris. You use plywood
Boris.
like this. You do tires like this one, and the other one is at
I
the
don't
back.
think I even know what Borex is.
Ah,
But don't worry.
Boris. I think it's a car part.
Yes.
Yeah. You can get it from a car.
Yes, from car.
But it's not mostly. But it's mostly on car. Mostly on car.
You use it. So if I begin to mention my childhood memories, we cannot leave this place. They are quite a lot. You know, we grew up in a public compound, and it was just like a ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Yes, in the ghetto. So I had fun. And sometimes when you want to pee, there will be a competition.
Hey.
We'll come out on the road and face.
Competition for pee.
Wow.
Wait, you grew up where? All this happened where?
Ghetto
No wonder.
area.
No wonder. Okay. Chimeze, I don't know if I would actually like to leave that memory with you, or make I just exam.
See, like this war now, maybe this person, let's see somebody that will use his P and write his name. That's the competition. Maybe,
Really?
You come and use your.
You all should be arrested. You all should be arrested. You're messing up the walls.
When everybody is happy doing it.
Happy, okay. Imagine an elder going to lean on that wall.
Elder.
And they actually
Elders, that would be in the night. By in the evening, maybe the sun must have everything,
dried, but the smell, uncle, the stench.
No, it's no longer. It's get to everybody.
everybody's smelling.
Okay, that was Cardinal's childhood memories, and you can tell it was fun. Okay, Jennifer couldn't hold herself, and she had to run into the studio to share her own memories. It had better be as interesting as Chimeze's own.
See, forget when I heard Chimeze talking about rolling tire. I remember that. So I was a little bit deprived of childhood play. I was the typical come on, get inside. But see, I did everything when I got into university. I wrote tire in the university.
They say childhood memory.
See, leave. See, there are some things that they call it adolescent carryover. My own is childhood carryover. So the tire that I even rolled was not tire in its actual sense, was paint cover. Like paint bucket. Cardinal will relate. Paint bucket, you carry a hanger, iron hanger, pull hole, and start rolling tire. I played rubber. I'm talking about 400, 500 level in the university.
Who are the people you played with?
People that had childhood carryover like me now. Like we used to play 10-10, we used to do sand food. Even in university, we did all these things. Like I just couldn't hold myself. So, but what I did during my childhood was to lose television, spoiled television, lose DVD. So it was more like a switch for me. I was doing adult things, and then I became an adult and started doing child thing. So even like this, I still do build sand house. I still fly kites.
Where?
Forget. If I go to the beach, you don't want to see. Oh,
I actually never had kites.
I still do paper kites. I still do paper aeroplane. I still play with those doll baby, those small dolls, and start plating their. There are so many things that I still
Tell me to close my mouth, please.
No, please close it.
Tell me to close my mouth.
No, seriously. And I still have. In fact, I still want to play. I'm not done. If I see someone that is actually willing to do those things with me, with kind of having this kind of experience,
To be mumu with you.
let's just be mumu. See, let me tell you one thing about being a child is that you have no worries. So
but you do now.
No, now just keep the worries aside and just live life. Children at that time do not have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
You just wake up in the morning, you eat, in the night you sleep in the parlor, and you wake up in the room. Whether it's your mother that carried you or it's your father that carried you, you don't care. And like somebody has to bathe you. You don't have to bother about anything. And sometimes I just want to be like that at home.
Wake up.
You sleep,
eat,
wake up, eat,
sleep back like
cry.
a king.
You just cry, cry for no reason. You cry for no reason, and everything is just carefree. You are happy, and sometimes I want to be like that. So when I go to the beach, you find me playing with sand. Like I legit play with sand. You find me running after shells. Start dragging shells, picking shells.
I do that. I'm guilty of that.
I still have a doll in my house.
Do you mean the life size?
No, which life size? I'm talking about that small, tiny doll. The rubber doll. Yes, I still have one. I still sew clothes with needle and thread for my teddy. Like, so I have a teddy. These are things that I just do to relieve stress, and I like it. I want to play tire.
More shock. I'm shocked.
I even forgot that sand house. We did it a lot.
Can we just close the show and give the trophy to Chimeze and Jennifer, please?
Do you know that we also used to have parents that as those kids. We be doing sand house. You do. You bring all this. You cook. You cook with. This one is mommy. This one is. Sometimes you fight your mommy in the play.
I have an experience of that.
Which one?
So me and my cousins, that we used to play a lot. So we're like, okay, my auntie. When she wants to punish us for like maybe playing too rough, she'll say no food. When what would we do like to take away the idea of hunger? So I was like, okay, let's do kitchen, like we're playing kitchen. We now said that we'll make moi. So we gathered everything we could see on the floor. Grass, leaves, snail, everything.
I know missed. We need to go back to your childhood.
In a container. And you know the funny thing? The next one, it smells like moi. Like, you know how moi leaf smells? Like,
no, I think it's our imagination that feels.
No, it was scary.
It's imagination.
No, like, it actually smells like moi. I'm like, wow.
What smells like moi? Are you playing?
Like
I don't understand.
I need to bring you into my world of playing like a child.
No, I don't. I don't want to.
Like, we were very, very shocked.
Why will you be saying snail smells like moi?
You know we mashed it with different things.
Don't spoil moi now. Stop.
We even carried it to my auntie. She like, get me information.
Imagine seeing moi and I'm seeing snail on it.
My sister, you will eat
like
it.
snail.
You will eat it.
Why will I eat it? Okay, like I said earlier, let's just give the trophy to Chimeze and Jennifer.
Peter didn't say anything.
Peter, you don't have to do the
You cannot run. You can actually hide, but you cannot run. You cannot run.
Actually, I don't really need to say anything because I can relate with everybody here.
Oh, you did all that too?
Play under the rain.
Tell us your own.
Under the rain. I forgot that one.
I still they do
Playing
one.
under the rain.
I still they do one.
When it's raining heavily, we'll come and form circle on the rain. We'll be running up and down in the rain. And that time you
dressed,
you pee on your but no, sometimes you remove clothes. When we were like 6, you pee on your body. When you pee on your body, that pee is hot.
Like,
and talk to them.
No, I don't want to.
It's actually hot.
It's
so
very, very hot.
The hot and the cold water.
Combination of the cold water.
See, it's actually the excitement for me.
Shame. Okay, when I say childhood, you don't have anything to worry about. With shame.
Wow.
See how she's looking at me.
Wow.
Because now they shock me now.
Honestly.
Peter, back to you.
Yes.
Say something. You can't escape it. Don't drag us back.
Talking about the
Keep up the energy.
playing in the rain stuff. Have you played football in the rain?
Very well.
Like, so it's very, very fun. And also this sand house. In my time when we were building the house.
Your time. What
Your
time?
time.
When I was
Childhood. Generation of childhood.
you know the way he played then was different from the way I played during my own.
Yes.
So we have different. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the children now. They don't play the way we played then.
They are playing with laptop.
Like after building all this
Children go
sand
outside
house, in order to put have lights in the house, you put broken bottles.
Yes, I remember. You put hole in this
Hole.
sand house
Yeah,
and
broken
put broken
Not
bottles.
just any broken bottle, green.
So that you will
someone
look and
shout,
shout
you know,
up NEPA.
But that's creative. That's actually very creative.
That's what.
It's creative.
That I don't understand.
Yes.
Imagine that. Imagine in like all these.
Oh yeah, where is the creativity now? Where is the creativity? Cardinal, where is your engineering skills? The car you constructed, where is it?
I know. Imagine this thing in an arts gallery, and they put those green glass bottles, and they put like light that is
Clay house.
revolving. Don't spoil the. So like they put like a modified sand house and put those nice glass bottles, and like they have like lights revolving, and they're like, okay, that in Africa.
In Africa, the kids had no job.
No job.
They are so.
Exactly. See,
While other kids are busy learning about IT and stuff, you guys are busy playing with sand.
To make it
This is how they
easy.
actually started
We are talking about childhood memories of when there was no telephone, and when your father buy SIM card like 30,000. You dare not touch it. So that's what we are.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
Want to
that.
play with. That time, daddy is back. Is not an information. It's a warning.
It's a warning.
Daddy is back.
Enter the house.
It's not an information. It's a warning. You have to go and arrange.
You arrange yourself.
Even then,
and bring your assignments and your books for open day in the house. So
Do you know that time? My mom. She always wants to see me around, because once I disappear, there's a name she used to call me. Once I disappear, and my own is that you don't know where to find me till the end of the day when I'm back around 6, because my dad should not come back home before you. If you didn't go to church,
God.
boys brigade or the children Bible study, my dad should not enter the house before you. So you time, no clock that time. You time the weather. Once it's like you just run. I go from the backyard, wash my leg. I may not bathe. It will be in the night. They will say, have you? You're smelling. Oh yeah, go. Oh God.
I can relate with you. We're in this together.
Okay, before you people finish the show, by yourselves, let's read 1 or 2 comments from our Instagram page before we go on a quick music break, because I don't finish show. Okay, this one is from Remix, aka Remix_aka. It says, after school hours, we often play football on field till late in the evening. What time do you go back home? Come and tell me. What time do you go back home? Do you even have time to eat? Okay, this one is from Arena.ng. It says, listening to late night tales from my grandma. With my grandma.
That's cute.
Listening to late night tales from my grandma with my siblings and neighbors. Another is playing all the fun games like Police and Thieves, Suwe, Tinko. My mother Tolonyu. My mother toloyun.
Toloyun, like pregnancy. My mother toloyun.
Oh, you know
No, I don't
I
really
think
know
I
the
know
game.
that one. It's like someone would be like the pregnant person. Someone would be like the husband. Like, yeah, take it easy. Sorry.
I don't think that's the game. Oh.
Maybe,
Do you know it?
That's what I
I
remember.
don't know the game.
Like some
Which one is my mother
some
toloyun
as
by?
well, and the other people have like family members trying to like take care of the pregnant woman to deliver the child. That's what I remember.
Like acting,
That one is-
Like
Nollywood, Abby.
It's grammar.
It's like acting.
Grammar.
And so on. Okay, this one is from Salute Sam. Sleeping on the couch in the sitting room, I'm waking up in the bedroom. Miracle no dey tire Jesus. Because you're still small now, you don't know what's up. You sleep off and your mom comes or your dad.
I have some here.
Okay.
Said sending me to buy beans from sending me to go and buy beans for mama, and I will eat small. I
Child,
will eat small of it before getting home,
can you imagine?
and I will still deny it.
Hey, please, what's the name of that person?
No, I know him as Daddy Wa. That's what I.
Daddy you are.
You still eat it and you still deny.
How would you feel if Omowa is doing that now?
And Sam G said stealing meat from mom's pot. Oh God.
But it's not stealing technically.
Oh,
It's your
tell me
mother.
about it.
It's just taking what
What?
what is
What?
indirectly, because they're going to give you sooner or later, so it's still yours.
What makes you think they're actually going to give it to you?
Why will you give me rice without meat? Is it...
So I'm sure if you want to steal meat from the pot, you won't go for the smallest one.
Obviously, now how will we go for this one?
And you are saying it's rightfully yours. So you are indirectly taking what belongs to you. That's not possible. That's still stealing, auntie.
Let's not say it's like stealing.
Don't sugarcoat it. It's still
Let's say
stealing.
it's like
Like what?
helping you to give
Helping?
me before you give me.
Helping what?
Yeah, I'm helping you to give me before you give me. So that I won't stress you.
See, as in Lolua, they sweeten bad habits.
Oh God, they caught me and they beat Jesus.
You should have told her now. You should have defended yourself now and say and tell her what you just said now. That you are indirectly taking what belongs to you.
Hey, no.
She said,
When I was supposed to fear my parents so bad, it's the way now that I won't like talk to them. When I was small, I could manage mommy as come, but daddy as.
fathers are always, I don't know.
Understand why. Like,
They're always
why do they create fear in their
strict.
children.
For me, like I said, while growing up, Daddy is back. It's not an information.
It's not.
It's a warning. And sometimes,
It's an alert.
yes, it's an alert. And sometimes they are not harmful anyway, but it's just that they are trying. Now that we've grown older, we now understand that part. You understand? But though I have some parents who are harsh to their kids.
I once received a slap from my dad.
I can't remember.
I literally saw stars.
Once.
Yeah, actually once.
I
But
saw
in between-
like I was actually I can't say what I did was actually good, sha.
But
But not like I was doing something bad. I mean, you don't expect me not to have friends.
Okay.
I was talking to a boy.
So your own is different. Mine is just.
I actually didn't even see him coming. From behind, I just said, "Oh!" on my face. I saw stars. My friend was just saying because he knows my dad, but my dad doesn't know him. Like he has been to our house before because before like 3 years ago we used to celebrate New Year's Day in my house, like party and everything. So he's always coming around, but because it's a party now, so Popsy know they care about if boys come or anything. So everybody is welcomed. So he knows my dad. I just like me, I was still nursing my face, my eyes. I just I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
But I'm very stubborn. It was like, oh yeah, to the house. I said, no, that I'm not going. I said, I'm not going there. My mom sent me on an errand. He was like, to where? I said, to go get something. I don't go back to the house. I just carried my phone, called my mom. Mommy, la 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 la. I was like, he went to para for my mom. That way did he say that too? After I told you not to be sending her out again, blah 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 and everything. Mom, my mom had to bring something out for me. She's my partner. When I entered, he was waiting for me. When I entered, where's the thing you went to buy? I brought her something that my mom already left outside for me. Send me kidney. She did not send me anything. She didn't send me anything. She already kept something outside for me, so she already told me this is where she kept it. So I just came back and I said this was what I went to buy. I was like, if I see you talking to anybody, I can never forget that slap. I saw stars. I saw stars. My dad's hand is thick. Hey God!
When it's not leather, it's very annoying. Like ordinary. This on the hand there. It's not that serious. No, it's not good.
Oh my! Okay, it's 12 minutes gone past 2 p.m. and it's still the afternoon drive show on Lagoon Radio. And our question of the day, in case you haven't dropped your comment on our Instagram page, the question is, what is the most fun childhood memories you have? What is the most fun childhood memories you have? Don't forget, go drop your comments on our Facebook page. We will be waiting to read your comments. We'll be going on a quick music break, and when we come back, we'll still be talking about our question for today. Stay connected to Lagoon Radio.
This is Lagoon Radio.
My bad voice. Sandra, why do you have to do that to me? Okay, welcome back. It's still Lagoon Radio Afternoon Drive Show, broadcasting from the Diocesan Media Center, Marina, Lagos. It's 18 minutes gone past 2 p.m. and I still have Chimeze, Peter, Inyolua here with me. Okay, let's bring it down a bit. I'm sure you all have seen the accident that happened this morning. Anyone?
Yeah, we've all seen it. Peter, haven't you seen the accident?
I've seen it.
What do you think?
Well, it's an accident anyway. Yes, there is.
Let's not laugh.
No, it's an accident, and this is my problem with Nigeria.
Okay.
According to the report, it was the BRT bus that ran into the,
Obviously, because, what's a BRT bus doing on?
You know, one thing now is that a lot of Nigerians don't know. In fact, the young generation don't know that trains are part of our transportation system. They just watch it in the movie. They just watch it in the movie. They just hear. They know that. And we don't know there are precautionary measures on the rail track.
Okay.
Now, some of the new drivers, the modern day drivers now, a lot of them don't know these precautionary measures. You know, normally, where there is a rail track, there is always a barricade.
Yeah.
And when the train is approaching, the train staff, the rail staff, the railway corporation,
Yeah.
there is always a barricade. There is this thing they used to demarcate. So once, maybe like 2 minutes before it gets to that spot that divides the road from the
2 minutes. Are you sure it's 2 minutes?
yes, like it's before, like 2 minutes before the time it arrives. Maybe when you want to go outside of the studio now, like 2 minutes before your exit.
That's when they announce.
No, they already have a signal that a train is coming.
Okay.
So maybe 2 minutes away, 2 minutes away, they will lock. They just normally they press it from their office.
Yeah.
It's automatic. Once they press that in, it blocks the road.
Okay.
So no matter who, you cannot, for your own safety. But now you discover that a lot of those safety measures are no longer there. In fact, I weep. We know that there is poverty in the land, but I weep when I see some women on the rail tracks selling. Those things are not advisable at all. It is never advisable. It is for our safety. And the government should go ahead to do the needful. Take the bold, just make the bold decisions. Chase people away from there. Barricade all those areas. We are talking about this one now are people that inside the bus. So because of lack of knowledge, this is where I blame the driver now. It's because of the lack of the knowledge. You cannot tell me that
The driver of
the BRT.
Okay.
We don't know what transpired anyway, but from my own assumption, I believe that there should have been signs that a train was coming.
The ground
Maybe.
will shake.
The ground alone will be shaking.
Yeah, maybe the driver of the bus was actually trying to be smart, like, okay, I'm very good, like
Yes,
playing Fast and Furious.
Yeah, that you know, those kind of movies, it impacts a lot in the minds of young people.
Right.
Yes, all those Fast and Furious. You don't know that sometimes when those movies are being acted, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of, I don't know the term to use, but
Theatrics. To make
yes,
it look like.
make it look real. And sometimes, like if a movie is being shot in Marina now,
But there's always this what's the word?
the scene
Disclaimer.
after,
Do
okay.
not try this
But
at home.
you know, we watch actions. We don't read all those ones. So for me now, the government after this should take the bold step, do what is needful, so that we can avoid all these kind of calamities. Good thing, this Lagos State Governor had gone to visit some of them.
Yeah.
But these are the
I saw
things.
video.
These are the things we can avoid. Normally, last week I entered a bus to Obalende.
Yeah.
When I discovered that the door was not even. In fact, I wanted to jump down from the Third Mainland Bridge. I was telling the driver, how can you risk? I can't sit here and you'll be moving on the Third Mainland Bridge without your door closed on a bus. What if anything happens and I fall off? That's the end of my life. So, and all this last mile and road safety, they don't see all these things. We should take those measures to stop all these careless deaths.
It's even good now because the new rail line that they're doing now will be powered by electricity. So people can't even say they want to sell the rail line because
once you touch.
Because I feel like Nigerians, or let me say Lagosians, we have this bad habit of we try to bend the rule because we're thinking in the way of sentiment that but you know that they don't, If we all follow the rules, I think things will be better. So the new rail line now should, and please drivers, the safety of people are in your hands. Stop driving like as safe is only you. If it's only you, it's better. Now people have died. It's not good.
Peter, you got something to say?
Peter is money. His heart is heavy. No, we are not laughing. His heart is heavy. He doesn't want to say anything.
Okay, regardless of whatever is happening, we just have to laugh though. We have to stay happy. Amen.
And we pray God to accept their soul.
No, it was just like I think 2 or 3
no matter
that died.
Even if it's half.
And the rest are still.
God will accept their soul.
Amen.
Pray.
I guess it's
and
their time.
It's also a warning for us. Yes, that's what happens when I was in the north. Somebody would just die. They will say, Allah knows the best. It's his time.
Yeah.
And nothing more. They will cry for that moment. But we as Christians, we keep.
But you know, no
that.
amount of crying would actually bring the person back. So what's there?
I know. Have you ever lost someone close to you?
Yes, but I don't cry. I don't.
Have you ever lost someone so close to you? Not so close to you.
So close, not really.
Okay.
Actually.
You know, there is
maybe cousins.
Okay. There is an Igbo adage. Say, literally, it means when they carry another person's dead body, it looks like a pack of wood. Understand? Yeah, so that's maybe you understand.
So you think I actually said what I said because I've actually not lost someone close to me?
No, the way you said it also, I sensed something in it. I sensed maybe if you have really lost someone so dear, like me, I'm an orphan now.
You don't kill your papa and mama. Okay.
I'm an orphan now. So, but if you had ever lost someone so dear to you, you will understand the pains of death. And like you said, there is no amount of cry to bring them back. But that vacuum.
See, one thing about me is when people die, I feel crying and it's I see it as a waste of time or something.
You will understand.
It's actually not like the crying will bring them back. I don't pray to understand, please. Please, thank you. I feel crying won't actually bring them back.
Okay.
What you can just do is just pray for their souls. Just pray for them to, like, God should forgive their sins and they go to a better place where you both can actually meet.
I know God will
Again?
help us. God will help us. Let's continue.
Because you crying won't do anything.
Sure. But God will help us.
Amen. He will help us. Okay. Like, I remember talking about that. I remember, like, years ago, my cousin died and everyone was crying and everything. And I was just sitting there looking at all of them like, I don't understand why you all are crying. She's dead and gone. Like, you can't do anything about it. And I went to my mom. What do we eat today? And my mom was like, Odedeji. Oh, God. Well, I'm like, she's dead and gone already. There's really nothing you can do. Well, if actually mourning and everything could actually wake the dead, I mean, I'm sure nobody would be dead by now. We would cry our eyes out to bring them back.
For sure.
But it's not possible. We just have to pray for them. to go to a better place. Right? Why are you all quiet though? Am I saying something different from what you all
It's not
believe?
different, but we'll get better. God will help us.
You could just keep saying we'll get better.
God will help us.
Anyways, it's still the afternoon drive show on Lagoon Radio. It's 29 minutes gone past 2 p.m. and I think we still have one or two comments on our Instagram page. This one is from Jubril. She says sandals and playing 10-10. I still do them, Sha. Like, really? How old are you now? Of course. I am not understanding how you are still doing them now. Okay, Wura's hair play says playing with sand. I think everybody likes to play with sand. Wow. Playing with sand. I don't want to say this one.
Say it now.
Mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy. And cooking with leaves with no fire burning. That's Ini's people.
And we've done it now.
Ini your people.
After you come and taste.
Taste what?
Say taste it. You do.
Snail that smells like moi moi.
It actually smells like moi moi.
Please stop saying that. Don't spoil moi moi. Don't spoil my tea moi moi for us, please. Okay, Moji Sola says stealing meat from mom's pot. Ole.
But all of us here, who among us didn't steal from the pot? Who?
It's a lie. Hey, my producer is lying.
He's lying.
Even as you're
My producer is murole.
Eh?
I've never.
That's it. Like, maybe you've forgotten. Maybe
No,
you have like
I've never.
partial amnesia
I've
or
never.
something.
There was a day.
No,
You see,
it's not possible.
there was a day.
We've all done it.
I've never.
I know there was a day my mom cooked rice and beans. Mm-hmm. And we came back. In fact, she already kept our own. Me and my younger sister said we should eat, and she went for a meeting.
Okay.
So we finished eating that, and that thing was so. My sister said, "This thing is too sweet, though. Can we just take small from the pot?" That's how we scraped that pot up. We were just busy take it. And my mom came back. He said, when she looked at the pot, he said, "This is not the amount of food she left here." He now called my sister. My sister couldn't talk. She was pointing at me. My mom now asked me, say, "What happened?" I said, "We finished eating." She said she's not okay. And the thing was sweet. My mom she was just looking at us. She said, the savior is just that we said the truth. And that the food was sweet. She was just laughing. And said, next day, if you try it, that's the one you eat till your breakfast. but on the other side, I never... There is one that childhood memory.
Yeah.
In our compound. One thing my mom didn't do was denying us food. To deny us a plate of food, or because you did something wrong or something.
But you still went to steal stuff.
Yes,
the pot.
it was what do we call it? Child. What do we call it? Youthful exuberance. What do we call the kids' own? So.
Child.
But lastly, there's a comment here. Someone said his own childhood memory is traveling from Ikosi inside.
Ikosi.
Okay, Ikosi inside.
Ikosi.
Okay. To my 12. Or sometimes, is it Alakbere?
Yeah, Alakbere.
Alakbere Sandfield River to catch fish.
That one don't take am extra. You don't even feel tell me water no carry you go.
That one na your business. Which water they carry and go?
No be saying I trained fisherman now, I be fisher boy or na girl be waiting.
See, when you talk about childhood, you do a lot of things that you cannot even.
A lot of stupid things.
Yes, it's at this age you'll be imagining. Say,
Now me do all this thing.
You know, there was a time Nigeria they won a trophy in football. I can't remember the year. I followed people that were singing. Let me not lie. We went to NTA Aba headquarters. It will be like from here now, from this marina now. It will be like from marina to toll gate. This
the toll gate
phase one toll gate.
Okay.
We are singing. dancing, going to NTA. I followed them. It was when we got
Which one are they find?
to go and jubilate in front of NTA and celebrate so that we will be captured in the camera, on the camera that Nigeria won the match.
Did you guys know that you went to?
God,
And it was late in the night too. Everybody I ran before I could come back. Almost half of our compound, everybody, they were now looking for me. But thankfully the street was still rowdy. That was how I sneaked myself inside with some set of people that were jubilating inside. It was when my mom now came out. He said, "Okay, you are here." They don't know that I have gone far. And so one day I was watching Nigeria's match. I just remember that thing. I said, "So this is the stupid thing I did when I was small."
Like I said, you've done it all. Let's just give you the trophy and close show.
Don't try me on that now. You know.
We should just be going.
No.
Let's just be going home now. Waiting remain again. Mr. Cardinal don't do everything. Waiting remain for us to talk. Anyways, it's 26 minutes before 3 p.m. and you're still listening to Lagoon Radio, broadcasting from the Diocesan Media Center, Marina, Lagos. And we will be going on a short music break. When we come back, we will still be giving you some art test. Stay connected to Lagoon Radio. We'll be right It's still Lagoon Radio Afternoon Drive Show, broadcasting from the Diocesan Media Center, Marina, Lagos. It's 18 minutes before 3 p.m. and it's still the... we are still on our question of the day. What did you say? Okay, wait. Hold that. Okay, the music you listened to, the first one was from Odedeji, Congratulations, featuring Bucci, and the next one was Overcomer by Mandiza. That song I love so much. I love it. Okay, so Inioluwa, what was that about? Did you see something funny? Because you laughed.
Okay, so I just want a story right now. So here it goes. So my sister came back from school and told us how her principal's wife came to fight the government teacher for sleeping with her husband. The government teacher is married with 2 kids. She said they were grateful because they wanted to do government tests on International Women's Day. If you see the husband they are fighting of because of jump scare. I have a very big issue with women fighting your fellow woman over a man.
I'm actually with you on that.
I feel like in cases where your husband cheats on you, and instead of you to confront your husband, you go and meet the woman and start beating her. Your husband was
or get beaten.
The woman was on her own when your husband came to look for her. Or let's say the woman that came to look for your husband. Your husband knew he was married. He had things.
Is that even possible?
That what?
You can't actually force a man to do what he doesn't want to do.
Exactly. So when married men or men in relationships cheat and the girls start fighting, it's embarrassing because you're
very
guy.
Yeah. Sorry. All that. I saw a video. 2 women were fighting. They were like half naked fighting. The man was on the bed eating and said, "Nah, the winner I go marry." Can you imagine? So I'm like, so shameful. Why would you be fighting yourselves? And the culprit is on the bed eating, watching live movie.
I remember one like this that happened like maybe some years ago. So and these young children. So apparently maybe the boy was playing both of them, but the way he made it seem like if you ask both girls their point of view in the story, they're actually both right because the boy played them in a way that they will not know what's going on. Like they will think that
they both think they're the main chick
and everything. So and they were fighting, and it got so bad that one of the girls went inside, got syringe, and she was ready to stab the other girl. And I was like, this boy was sitting down eating rice and fish. And you people are fighting like this. Women, we need to do better.
Come on, fight for me now. Because of me. Make I jolly small.
Who will fight for you? See, may I feel it's actually stupidity when you start fighting your fellow woman over a man.
But they say fight for whatever you want.
Yes.
Fight for what you want, not go fight someone for what intentionally left you to go meet that person. And now,
well, when you talk
like
about
when you're fighting to keep a relationship is different from
there are a lot of things that may lead to that. I know. I'm not in support. It looks foolish anyway. Fighting, you just come. It looks.
Oh, you don't think my boyfriend. You are not my boyfriend. What happened to your boyfriend? Why can't you face the boyfriend? Why are you cheating on me? Why are you going to it's your boyfriend that holds you loyalty.
If it's meant to be, you don't need to fight.
I don't like
people.
the idea of boyfriend and what my own is the married.
Even the married one.
That's my own. The boyfriend of a thing, it looks more stupid to me because whenever someone is not married to you, that's my own judgment.
Yeah.
When someone is not married to you, you don't have any rights. You are a side chick. She's a side chick too. What are you claiming?
Not like you both have actually signed anything.
For me, yes, when cheating is involved is when there is a marriage.
Yeah.
But when you both of you they play game, you say they cheat on you. For what? Well,
now person will wear ring reach final lap, so
I'm telling you, it looks stupid anyway.
Yeah.
But it's also a way of caution. We should also be serious with our lives and no, seriously. Though I avoided that in school anyway. Let me not. I avoided that in school.
There's a story behind that.
There's a story, so let's not go there.
Share.
Reverend is calling me anyway. But
Which reverend is calling? Talk.
No, I was into music. I don't know, but why do women like glaring things? When we play trumpet, you just go on a program, you playing. At the end, you see one lady come.
And because
introduce yourself.
You being in music, you're popular.
Yeah.
You know that in African society, let me be very precise. African society, your partner's status in society gives you that status too.
Yes.
So for a school setting where everybody's like, oh my God, I want to be popular, and you were into music, and she was, oh my God, if I'm dating person into music, I also will be popular. That's obviously what she wanted. So you cannot blame her now.
It's actually lost.
That time, in fact, maybe after a show, there was no day I wouldn't give like 3 or 4 people won't get my number. But you understand?
Cardinal. The 4 cardinal points.
So we give out number now. Maybe you have a show for us or something. So, but I carefully avoided such. There was a day that fight would have happened. I carefully left my home and.
You left them to fight?
No. This one was coming.
Who called them to come? Now. You said this one was coming. This one was coming.
She was coming. So, on now getting closer. The other one called that she's already closer.
Wait. Let's start from the beginning of the story. Who asked them to come?
To come in the first
Somebody. She said she wanted to visit. I say, okay, I'm around.
And the second
Someone
one?
also said that.
Second one, without notice or something.
Okay.
It was like a surprise or something.
Okay, so it was only one that actually
I was
informed
expecting.
you. The second one was just an impromptu
visit.
visit. Okay. So what happened? Tell us now. Let's hear the end of the story.
You have the situation.
I'm a very, very religious person. I'm very, very cool.
Just tell us. We don't know. We know. Tell us.
I had to quickly place a call back. There is an emergency, there is an emergency. I had to leave through the back gate to my guy's house to stay there and cool up. And told that one was angry. But you said, I said, no, it's an emergency. This our show. I got a call. I have to go and play trumpet at this place, and I can't miss it. Unless will you give me the money if I stay back?
Trumpet blower.
God is good now. That's why God chose the trumpeters on the last day. At the sound of the trumpet, Christ will come. But why, out of all instruments, why did God choose trumpet? Out of all instruments that we used to praise Him, God chose trumpet. So that means we are special. When you see any trumpeter,
please back to the
sounds like a looker.
back to the area of concentration.
Concentration.
On the woman's part too, the fact that you had children, you're embracing your children, because now everybody say, see that girl, I was fighting with teacher yesterday. Do you remember? And you leave a scar in their social life.
Why would you even leave your house?
Or in the next 10 years, when your video or picture surfaces.
Yeah, the internet never forgets.
Yeah, now.
Things never die in this life.
It doesn't.
Pictures of 10 years ago.
Pictures don't lie.
So, they don't lie.
Maybe when suitors are coming for a daughter, they don't show the picture. Is it not your mom fighting?
Wait, no. Your mom's face looks familiar. Wait, are they come? Make I see something. They will just play your mom's sister for you.
No. This family is no go area. My sister. So we have to be careful, and especially inside the what is it called, the salon.
Salon.
Salon. Yes, there is an orientation we had growing up. Say any fight between ladies inside salon is because of a man. That place they used to receive advice, and we know in the street. I grew up in the ghetto. In the street, if you want to know who is dating who, and who used to go to the salon.
Even up till now, if you want to know what's happening around that area, go to the salon.
Go to the salon.
Really?
Sure. Sure. That was one of the reasons my brother refused. When I said I wanted to.
Oh, you even have a time.
When I said I wanted to learn how to barb, my brother refused. He said any crime or any that saloon is always a takeoff point for armed robbers. That's where they discuss whatever. My brother refused that I will not learn barbing, but I later found my way to learn how to barb and the rest of them. So, but like Ini said, in the nearest future, while we're talking about this, it's just that we need to. Why would you? If you feel like walk away, if you feel like you're not wanted or you're disrespected, you walk away. Though sometimes we say it's easy because we are not directly affected. There are a lot of people that have given their all in the relationship, but at the end, you find yourself losing out. But my advice would be, if you see that you're no longer valued, find a way to walk away.
Yes. Like you should be able to read the room.
Yes.
Know when it's time to move. Know when it's time to move. Put some respect on your. Have self-respect.
If they want to back, the one that will come and call you that, please.
Exactly. You don't need to fight for a man before you keep him.
That's what I remember. This my girlfriend then. What she used to tell me, love is like a butterfly, and she memorized that. Lady, I cannot forget that lady.
But butterfly they fly.
No, he said love is like a butterfly. That's what she used to tell me when we had time. He said, Chimeze, you don't used to hear what he said. Love is like a butterfly. If how did you used to say that? It will come back to you if it's yours. That was what she used to tell me that time. We'll cry and hug ourselves.
I think you should work.
But did you ever ask her what she meant by love is like a butterfly?
That is part of the childhood memories. I will ask her maybe when I call her tomorrow.
Please, we would like to know. Because butterflies are men, no, they fly from one
Place to the other.
Yeah.
Yes, but sometimes, like, what is it called? That photosynthesis. For it to take place. You know, sometimes when they fly, they come back to that same flower again.
So they go feed
brother.
other flowers and come back to them again to make rounds.
Because she will be looking at me, say,
Ini, are you getting?
say,
I'm not getting anything.
he will
Like
say,
they will go feed, drop their pollen.
But you
you see this one.
when they feed one flower and they go, when they come back, another flower they are feeding. So it's like from
Maybe from her own understanding then when we were, she will say, you don't used to stay one place, but I know love is like a butterfly. That's what she used to tell me.
So you are the butterfly. She gets her
they go up and down.
Oh yeah.
So I'm the one crucifying myself now. I'm crucifying myself. That's what she used to tell me.
Explaining well.
No, that's what she
you
used to
still
tell
come
me.
back.
And that time, she'll be crying that she loved me. You know.
There's something Yoruba used to say. Sorry, I know you don't understand.
Okay.
Like go anywhere.
That's
You
why
still come back. You still come back home.
That's Igbo will say akofecha ya darawo. So
Where's Hausa?
But at the end of the day, did you come back?
I always come home.
You just said I'll
always
call
come.
her tomorrow.
She love me now.
So
If I come, I will do like how as if I'm crying.
they've actually been nurturing an epileptic relationship. You know what epileptic
Before
relationship
you end
means?
the show, that's part of the memories. This one is not childhood. It's maybe is it teenager or something.
Yeah.
That time at a point, she now told me is that let's do this blood covenant.
Run, oh, my brother, run!
Blood what?
He said, the way I see you, you will leave me. So let's do this blood covenant so that you will not run away.
Do you know that don't work now anymore?
It don't, leave all those things. It doesn't work.
work.
But sometimes it does. Oh,
It doesn't. It's a lie.
it works. Oh,
It's
it
a
works.
lie,
Oh.
Jerry.
The ones that add fetish things to it work. Well, if you just cut your hand, I bet at the end of the day, just transferring this.
Thank God I never
Exactly.
did. Thank God I never did it.
Thank God you did not. Thank God
don't
for your
know
life.
if
Okay.
Maybe I would have died by now.
Thank you, Chimeze. Thank you, Peter, and thank you, Inyoluwa, and my producer, Sandra Inche. I hope I pronounced it well. Okay, thank you for joining me on today's afternoon drive show. It was very, very interesting. I'm sure you enjoyed it as we did because it was all laugh all through. It's 3 minutes before 3 p.m. and this is where we say goodbye. Don't forget to stay connected to Lagoon Radio. Follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, it's at Lagoon Radio Nigeria. On Instagram and Twitter, it's at Lagoon Radio NG. Also, don't forget to download the app on Google Play Store and on Apple Store for seamless streaming. It's still Lagoon Radio, and we'll be back with our next show. I'll be leaving you in the hands of Adedeji. I will.